So as you know, in an integrative practice such as ours, we take technologies and protocols from all areas of medicine all over the world and bring the best here for the benefit of the patient. Ozone therapies is one of those. Now, we all know about ozone up in the atmosphere, and we know that there's ozone generated by the ocean as well, and that ozone is a natural component of our environment. And as a matter of fact, as a natural element in our environment, ozone is hands down the most powerful potentiator of human physiology that there is. It really stimulates all sorts of physiological activity and really good kind of activity. So the question is, how do we get it? You know, launch a balloon and pluck that out of the atmosphere, or send a submarine out into the ocean and get it there? No, we actually generated in our office a medical grade high purity of ozone. And we do that with this apparatus right here. As you can see, this is medical grade oxygen right here. I'm going to turn it on, so I'm going to show you how we do this. Okay, and this device right here is a generator of ozone. The oxygen will flow into this right here, and ozone will come out at very specific concentrations. So it'll be a mixture of pure oxygen and with ozone. Now remember, oxygen is O2, 2 oxygen molecules bound together, and ozone is O3, 3 molecules bound together. So I'm going to generate some of that for you and show you how we collect it. Here's a syringe. I'm going to turn on this machine right here and get it all started up. And you can hear, that's the arcing. Now, when there is a thunderstorm out there, thunder and lightning in the atmosphere also creates ozone, and that's why you get that wonderful aroma from a thunderstorm of that fresh air. That's ozone that you're smelling, by the way. And that's that wonderful aroma also and sensation you get by the ocean. And we're now generating that right here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. And right out of here now is ozone is coming out at a particular concentration. Let me see. Ozone. And I'll just put that syringe on there and watch it inflate. There you go. It's now filling with ozone. Now, this ozone, right, there are a number of different ways of getting it into the body where we need it in order for it to have its massive therapeutic effect. For instance, in my case, I was due for a total knee replacement last year. But instead of doing that, we decided, well, let's use our own ozone therapy, as Dr. Pian and I learned and trained in Europe. Let's apply that to my knee. So using syringes like this ozone generated right here went into this knee. We did a series of these injections, and lo and behold, my knee regrew its articular cartilage, and I'm running around without a limp, without any pain now for over a year. Ozone injections are amazingly helpful, even curative, for just about every joint in our bodies. Elbows like tennis elbow, or knees and hips, shoulders like rotator cuffs, ankles and fingers if you have arthritis, your spine, all sorts of spinal issues from the top to the bottom, and wrists like for carpal tunnel syndrome, and of course cartilage and tendons all over. Just about every spot on your body that's hurting can benefit from ozone injections. So that's one way to get it into your body with injections. Another way to get it into your body is through the blood. We remove some of the blood, just like you're giving blood at the Red Cross. We inject the ozone into the blood. It does its marvelous magic within the bag, and we hang that blood up here, and then we drip the blood right back into you. So you get every drop that we take out, we just put right back in. You don't lose a drop, but it's infused with the ozone. The real powerful and therapeutic outcomes of ozone can kind of be segregated into two different areas. One is the powerful immune boosting, and the other is its powerful stimulation of healthy tissue regeneration. So for instance, get a load of all these things that ozone is good for. Bacterial infections, even chronic ones, such as Lyme's disease and chronic candidiasis and fungal infections. Neurological conditions like Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, and even neuropathy from diabetes. And virus infections such as herpes, Epstein's-Barr, HIV, and hepatitis. And all sorts of tissue degenerative conditions like fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, arthritis, and lupus. And of course, cancer. Now, when it comes to heart disease and stroke, it's not only good for those who have had heart disease or stroke, but it's also really good for preventing heart disease and strokes. This ozone is quite miraculous, and the miracle is how it interacts with your physiology and empowers your physiology to do what it was designed to do and do it even better. So, ozone, good stuff.